healthier, better, better.
Retro time.
Oh, you didn't do it.
I usually do chow time. How are you, Stacy?
Good, how are you?
Good. You're double fisting here. You got the sparkling water. You got the C-bum.
Yep.
I don't know why I'm yelling.
Charged up and hydrated. Best of
How's your
both
day been?
worlds.
How's your day been?
Good. My parents getting a call. Good. How's yours?
Good. I went for a run today. I did my champship.
Yeah.
So my
I saw it in your schedule.
I know. So fun fact at home, guys. Both Stacy and my wife have access to my calendar.
It's true.
Because they schedule everything into it. So
We put our own appointments in, so he knows to schedule around that.
It's true. It's true.
He knows when everyone's getting their hair done and their
It's
nails
true,
done.
and nails and everything.
Gotta stay organized.
Yeah, or like Stacy will put in like my calendar, and like even today she's like not free until 2. So it's like I'm so like there's almost like no excuse to be disorganized.
It's true.
with at least you guys. Mm-hmm. That's funny to say that out loud. So I did my champ shit, which is weight training, and then I go for like at least a 30-minute run.
Yeah.
So I was running, and I was at Young and Wellington, and you know how I run with my weighted vest?
Yes, his bulletproof vest.
Bulletproof vest. So I run. This lady on a bike stops me.
Yeah.
And she's got tattoos here, not to judge, but tattoos here.
Not to judge.
Not to judge. And she has glasses on, and she like almost puts her hand out to like stop me.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Are you an officer of the law?" And I was like, "Sorry." And I took, because I put down, you know when you can tell when somebody's about to speak something, so you put down the volume.
Yeah.
And I said, "Sorry." And she's like, "Are you like an officer of the law?" I said, "No, I'm just a guy."
Just a guy.
Just a guy. And she's like, "Well, you have like that vest on."
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah, but I'm going for a run." Clearly, to be fair, honestly, truly, I should have just kept on running. I should have just like been rude and just passed by, because the conversation got so heavy.
So quick.
So basically, what happened was, she's like, "Yeah," and she's like, "Oh, I'm just asking because I used to serve the military, and so my weighted vest has like a little Punisher sign, and then it has
Like a flag too, no?
yeah, like a
Yeah.
flag. If anything, maybe the military, like more than anyway." And she's looking at it. She's like, "Well, are you in a gang?" And I was like, "No, I'm not."
You don't exactly give gang vibes.
No, not at all.
Cop vibes, maybe. Gang vibes, no.
Not at all. Only cop vibes when I'm wearing the vest and I'm outside. That's it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but that's only because of the tire.
Yeah.
And she's like, you have to be careful. Like, wearing this vest is very suspicious.
What?
And I was in my head, I'm like, "Are you gonna kill me?" Like, cause she was
Maybe
like,
she was looking to recruit.
maybe she's like,
For her gang.
And then she's like, "Well, are you in the military at all?" And then I thought she was gonna try to get me to like stolen valor or something like that. I said, "I am not in the military. I am not an officer of the law. I am not in a gang. I am just running with a weighted vest.
He's just a man.
I'm just a guy." And she was just a girl. And then what did she say at the end? She's like, "I'm just saying, it looks very suspicious." And I was like, in my head, I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Because like,
This is a very long conversation
it
for
was
like the side
a
of the
solid
road.
minute, but it felt like 5.
When I
And then I was like, I'm like, "Okay, well, you have a good rest of the day."
Yeah.
And she, oh yeah, and then she told me, she's like, "Oh, when I drop my kids off at school, I like to ride around town on my bike." I'm like, "Oh my God, you're a crackhead."
You never know at Young Wellington.
Yes,
though.
yes, that's
It's
why I'm saying
Stacy.
this out loud.
It's Stacy.
And so I ran, and there was a part, like I tried to get back in the zone of like running in my flow state, but a part of me was like, I should turn back to see if she's like fucking behind me or something like that. And so I'm just like running. Like this, I'm like, okay, she's not there.
behind you?
So that
On her
happened.
bike? Was she
Yeah.
on her bike?
She was on her
Sorry?
bike. Yeah.
Interesting.
I was trying to read her tattoos. Like I was trying to read her like quickly. Her tattoos said like blessed and like
Oh no.
Toby and Cassandra. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I gotta get out of here, man. So that's the second time that somebody approached me in a week. Remember that girl, Young Wellington? Young Wellington.
I'm telling you, it's that area.
Yeah, she came up to me and she's like, well, I was waiting for the light to turn, and she's like, is that a bulletproof vest?
Yeah.
I said, no, it's just a weighted vest. And she's like, why are you wearing that? I'm like, well, it makes it harder. And she's like, okay. I was like, lady, just let me run. Just let me run. I should have been rude. Anyway, that was my morning.
To be rude. Maybe they're just curious.
Yeah. Anyway, that was my morning so
No
far.
one speaks to me when I run.
No?
Nope.
What about honks?
Jeez.
Has that the fact that you're laughing and you took some while to answer? Have you?
That happens to every girl.
Oh, so that's happened. That's so funny. Or one of these, if you're watching on Spotify or on YouTube, you like this, and they're probably one of these.
Honestly, I'm usually dying.
Do you run like this too?
No.
Or do you run with like Terminator
a normal
hands?
arm.
No, some people run like this.
I do not run like that. No.
Yeah.
I run with like normal.
With the dedication.
Honestly, I'm just trying to survive the run is essentially what it is. And I'm just trying to sweat as much as I possibly can and get some sun while I'm at it.
Just back to the strangers walking up to you, and Shane had a stranger come up to her and ask if they could take a picture of her son, of our son.
Ooh, creepy.
Yeah,
That's a
creepy.
solid
That's a no.
911 call.
That's
Dude,
a no.
that's great. Where was this? Young in Wellington?
And
Probably
I think it was in a
Mutiny
store somewhere when she was in checkout.
That's really weird,
creepy.
man. I would actually be so aggressive.
I mean, like compliment, but like so creepy.
She's like, "Oh, he's so cute. Oh my goodness, can I take a picture?"
Like
And then-
absolutely not.
Yeah, and she said she ignored her, but
Yeah.
then Asher started flirting, like smiling back.
He's like, yeah, you
He's
can.
like, puts his hands behind his head.
Yeah.
She's like, "No, please don't take a picture of my
Please
son."
leave me alone.
That's crazy.
She gets approached all the time with him. When I'm with him, we don't get approached as much. But when it's just the two of them, she's like, it's nonstop.
People talk to me in public all the time. I think I have a friendly face.
Yeah, you
Because
do
it
have a friendly
happens
face.
Everywhere, like especially when I'm out with my sister, she's like, "What the heck?" And I'm like, "I don't know." I think I do have a.
It used
Well,
to
you worked
happen.
I think it's because you worked in customer service for so long that you know how to like, hi, like thank you, like you know how to show appreciation,
Polite,
be sweet, be
friendly.
polite. But I feel like a lot of people are like, this is my chance. She's come to Rudy's 3 times. It's funny.
I do love Rudy's.
It is delicious. Weirdest conversation that a person came up to you and talked to you about
Oh my
randomly.
gosh. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I have like.
No, I've heard life stories,
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't think I get that.
but not in years, not since.
I probably won't get there until I'm like 60. Because you know when 60, 70-year-olds be like,
Oh, like you're gonna go talk to random people?
yeah. That
Oh,
happens all the
okay.
time when it's like, oh, these eggs. My wife and
don't
Camilla
know.
used to like eggs in the 1800s or something.
I don't know. I don't think I have any like super weird things. I was at the superstore one time and this man walked past me and then came back and he's like, I'm not even trying to make you uncomfortable. He's like, I just have to tell you how beautiful I think you are. It made my whole day. And I was like,
that's nice.
okay. So,
It's nice. Guys don't get that.
no. But I don't think I've had like weird, like lingering conversations. I don't know. But
Aaron,
Just-
what about you?
yeah.
Just so you say like what do you mean? Like waiting on no frills? And like somebody's like, you want to hear about my story?
I don't remember the story, but I just remember like walking at Shepherd's Bush.
Oof, that's a perfect place to tell your life story.
or get murdered.
Yeah, a little bit.
One or the other.
Maybe one before.
Yeah, speaking of which, since my transformation,
You're transformation.
like I don't get approached anymore.
Oh, really?
No.
But you did a lot before.
Yeah, when I was.
Oh, that's so true. When
Yeah.
when people are like, so like, what do you think of the keto diet? Or what do you think of like of intermittent fasting? It's like I'm just walking with my dog.
Oh, nobody talks to me about it. Unless I'm at like a party or something and then people, that's like such a topic. And I'm like, I don't care whether you work out. I don't care what you're eating. I will never judge you. I will never be like, you should do this, you should do that, unless you ask my opinion. I will never
That's
say
so
to
true.
people. But the minute people are like, oh, you in a gym? And I'm like, yep. It like instantly turns into everything is about like health and wellness. I'm like, do you see this wine in my hand?
Or beer or
Like
whatever?
this glass of rosé? Like I am not judging you right now. Like just enjoy.
It's so true.
Enjoy your meal.
When you're at a gym or a trainer and people find that out, like at a barbecue, let's say, all of a sudden it becomes like fitness confessional.
Yes.
It's like I shouldn't be having this. I shouldn't be having this. And you're like eating, you're just your mouth full of sauce from the ribs. You're like, yeah,
Yeah.
I get it.
Like-
and they're like, oh, so I want to ask you, like, what do you think of like, I don't know, something. They always say something silly like carnivore diet. And you're like, I'm off duty.
Just eat what you want.
Just eat what you want. Yeah.
I think people feel judged though, especially when you're in like the fitness world.
Yeah.
I think people do. Where
And
I'm like, I could literally care less what you eat or what you don't eat. Like it makes no difference.
For
to
sure.
me.
And I'm gonna pig out with you.
Yeah.
The cake comes out. I'm gonna have a slice with you. Are
Unless
you kidding
it's
me?
chocolate, then I'm out.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of chocolate.
I hate chocolate cake.
Birthday
Like,
cake though,
actually grosses
anything
me out.
is delicious to me. Birthday cake, anything.
Most of my nieces
She
and
loves
nephews
pound cake.
all have. I just like the icing.
She just likes the icing. Doesn't like the pound.
I do like the icing. Jeez. You say one thing one time wrong.
That's so funny.
Can never live it down. Do you want to tell the story?
I don't remember.
Oh, no, now he doesn't remember.
Well, she was just like talking to our members.
Yeah.
We were all talking about like cakes and which ones we were like, which was just so funny after workout talking about cakes. And then something around the lines, we talked about pound cake, which is a crazy term, but anyway. And
It's because it's supposed to weigh a pound.
Okay.
With a pound of butter or something like that. That's why it's called pound cake.
yo, let's change the name. I'd rather it be called pound of
I
butter.
think it's because there's pound of butter in it.
I don't even know why. But anyway, Stacy's like, what did she say? She in front of everybody. She was,
Didn't mean it.
she didn't mean it, obviously, but in front of everybody, she's like, yeah, I'm not much for I'm more for the icing than the cake or something like that. What'd you say?
I don't know, and then it turned into.
Basically,
I remember-
you insinuated that you only like the pound, but not the icing.
Yes, that's what
it was.
and it came out, and our member's jaw just dropped. And he just looked at me, and I was like, and then he looked at me, and he was like, oh my god, and I was like, oh my god, that's not what I meant.
It was pretty
But
funny.
it was so like,
And now the members have an inside joke with her. Yeah. Like,
oh, I've never lived it down, and this was like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, it was pretty
That's
funny.
awesome.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, birthday cake, anything.
I love birthday. Actually,
Strawberry shortcake.
is my favorite from Longo's.
I
Has
love
to
a
be
good
from
strawberry
Longo's.
shortcake.
Cheesecake.
Oh, I do
Cheesecake,
love
anything.
cheesecake.
Of course, right? Cheesecake.
I do make mini cheesecakes. They're bomb. 'Cause they're like the perfect little bites. Unless you're making them for him and our trainers, and then they're
Eat
gone.
like 1,000, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Laura, my wife, makes amazing cheesecake bites.
Yeah, she
too.
does. They're good.
They're really, really good. They're just pure sugar. One time, too, like, when it comes to cheesecake bites or cheesecake, like, they're little bites, like, I'll sleep eat. Like, I'll wake up, I'll go pee at 2, and I'll be like, there's some cheesecake bites downstairs. And I'll go downstairs, not open my eyes, like Daredevil. Like, I'll just, like, figure out a way down.
Jeez.
And I'll just eat 2, and I'll go back to bed like a complete fatty. I'll wake up in the morning and be like, gotta count my macros today. So, do you sleep eat?
I did a lot. Yeah.
I honestly do. Like, this is not a joke.
Yeah, no, I had a problem, actually. Funny you bring that up.
No, what's the problem?
Well, so we were in this little tiny apartment on near Main Street, Newmarket. It was Timothy. And our bedroom was like attached, like the biggest space in the place was the kitchen. I love the kitchen. And our bedroom was like attached to the kitchen. And I've never lived like that, but I would wake up in the middle of the night all the time. And I've actually slept walk 8 before.
Wow. I've never slept 8.
Like,
And I talk in my sleep.
That's
all the
literally
time.
like
that sounds more intense. Like, I'm joking around. Like, obviously,
Yeah.
I'm conscious what I do.
He's awake.
Yeah.
Like, the most intense thing I've ever done is, like, slept 8 is, like, I woke up at 3 and I went downstairs and I made, like, 4 hard shell tacos. Ate them, crushed them, and went back to bed.
So the first time this has happened was in college, and my bedroom was not attached to the kitchen at all, but I had slept walk. Got a bucket of ice cream, ate it.
Like a pint or like a bucket?
No, like a pint, whatever it's
Okay,
called.
okay. Be more conservative. It's a bucket.
And then, so my roommate came home, and he found it in the fridge with the spoon in it, right? But not the freezer, the fridge,
Oh.
right? Because I was
Soupy.
sleepwalking. I had
Yeah.
no recollection of this.
At least you put it back somewhere.
And then he said he just walked in. My bedroom door was wide open. I was spread eagle on my bed.
It's actually pretty funny.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever done that. But I used to sleepwalk all the time.
Oh, really?
When I was a kid, yeah, all the time. I would sleepwalk into my parents' room, my sister's room, and just crawl into bed. And I would wake up there, and I'd be like, I don't even know how I got here, but I like affection and I like to be with people. So they were like, you did this on purpose. It's just because you don't want to sleep alone. So they had to work really hard at getting me to like go back into my own bed. But my sister just knew. She was like, it's fine. Because she was like, I'm not going to argue with you in the middle of the night. So, but I still sleep talk. I sleep talk a lot. And then I don't think I sleepwalk now, but I used to a lot. So, and you can have full conversations with me. My eyes will be open apparently.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah. And then like I will lay right back down and like I have no memory of the conversation. And it's like nonsense. Like it's not like I'm not even like making sense. But I was away with a friend one time and she was like, I literally woke up because I could hear you talking. And she's like, you were staring at the wall. Like you sat up in your bed staring at the wall talking. And she's like, I've never been more creeped out in my whole life. Because it looks like I was talking to a ghost. Mm-hmm. Like we all know I don't do ghosty things, no spooky things. But like I was then creeped out. But yeah, no. So.
Is Shane a pretty sound sleeper?
Oh, yeah, big time. Especially with me as a husband. I snore really badly.
Oh.
Like people won't go camping with me anymore.
No.
Yeah, and she's fine.
Yeah.
She just used
Earplugs.
these headphones actually, because there's noise
She
canceling.
slept with those?
Yeah.
That's love.
And then
The
when
audience at home, they're like the full ear covered. They're not
like
like
what you see in
earbuds.
movies.
Yeah, not earbuds. They're like full like.
and then
these
she moved to
headphones.
earbuds, and now she doesn't need anything.
Wow, that's impressive. I'm a very light sleeper. It's annoying.
When I want to really sleep, I'll put the little earbuds and the face mask.
Yeah, but you're like one of those people who can fall asleep anywhere. There was one time we were doing work and I'm literally like, and I'm typing on a laptop and all of a sudden I hear his breathing change, but I was like mid-thought, so I'm like, okay, whatever. And so he wasn't talking to me so I could like finish what I was writing out and I look over and I was like, oh. And he was like fully falling asleep.
Yeah, I did. I fell asleep on the couch because she was.
And I was like, I'll just leave you for a few minutes.
Yeah, I think we were obviously going through ads or quick
Yeah.
notes, and she's typing, and I'm on the couch, and I'm like, okay, just talk to me, whatever. And we were chatting.
I look up and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, and then I wake up.
I took a picture of it though. You had to.
That's funny. I woke up. I'm like, oh. You always have to wait for some weird reason. You always have to wake up and lie to yourself and be like, I'm awake. I've always been awake. I've never slept an entire wink of my life. And you're like, you were asleep.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there gets a time where you get like, I call them dad naps, where you're just able to nap anywhere.
My dad fell asleep on FaceTime with our.
That's hilarious.
The other day, he was just like sitting there, and we were just all talking at one time on like our family call, and like I look over and I was like, "Daddy, are you sleeping?" And he's like, "Nope. I was just looking at the inside of my eyelids." And I was like, "Oh my god!" They can't admit that they're sleeping.
No,
my
you
mom's
can't.
line is,
You can't.
"I'm resting my eyes." I'm like, "You're asleep. Just say you're
Have you
asleep."
ever rest your eyes though?
That's asleep.
No.
I
it's
rest
not.
my eyes every day.
No. Resting your eyes is actually so relaxing, but not sleeping. No.
I've done that,
Yeah.
Yeah, just
It's
like
called
like,
sleeping.
No. Sleeping is actually falling asleep. Resting your eyes is just sitting back and closing your eyes and just.
But what's that sleep where, like, 'cause in the car, you don't feel sleepy. You hear the traffic, but then, you know, it kind of goes by pretty fast.
Yeah.
Like, it's a different sleep.
Like when you're driving?
Not when you're in the
I was
passenger
like,
seat. Yeah. When you're the sleep.
I
like the
hate
car
going on
sleep.
a road trip with people. My sister, my mom, and my niece and I went to Niagara just to go shopping for the day yesterday. And coming back, and my sister's like, I don't love like a lot of traffic and like stop and go on like the 401 and the QEW. Like I hate driving in that. If I'm gonna drive, I usually am driving north or like in the country. So it's like you don't have a lot of traffic. And I also hate the city. And literally it took like over 3 hours yesterday to get to
It's the worst.
Niagara on the Lake to go to like the outlets there. It was crazy. But like and my sister's like, you really don't handle this well, because I drove. And I'm like, well, I have you sleeping beside me. Like I hate being on a road trip with people who aren't at like my level of like chatty. My niece was. She didn't stop talking, so it was great. But like if you're gonna sit, especially in the passenger seat, you better be chatty. You gotta look after the music. Like you just have to be a good co-pilot. And if you're not, go to the back seat. But then when I was turning around, my mom was sleeping, and I was like, great. I'm like, you all are terrible road trip partners. So
All right, guys, we'll get back to the podcast, but I just want to give a little bit of a shout out to our sponsors, Northern Hydration. So it's a Canadian company. They sell electrolytes. They have lemon, they have lime, they have orange. My favorite is the orange. It's one of the best flavors in my opinion. But use our discount code GetAlpha10. Other than that, let's get back to the episode.
Those are just the rules. I hate when people fall asleep. Because then I get so bored. I'm like, what am I supposed to do now?
I don't know. Think to yourself. That's the best part. I love it when people fall asleep on a road trip because I'm like, it's quiet, it's nice. Right?
I like to chat.
Well, I don't mind chatting either. Like when I go to Ottawa with Dan, he won't let me sleep.
No,
Like,
exactly.
He'll literally wake me up like this, or he'll turn on the radio really, or the music really loud. I'm like, you're a special place for hell for you.
No, you're on a road trip. It's supposed to be fun. Supposed to be chatty. I want good snacks. I want coffee.
There's a lot of high standards there, dog. Snacks. I want to be chatty. I want everybody to tell me about their confessions.
I would love that. But honestly, just any conversation is fine.
How long did they fall asleep for, though?
My sister slept for like a long time today.
What's a long time?
Like, I don't know. 40 minutes.
Huh?
40 minutes.
No, come on. You gotta let her sleep for 40. An hour. Like most
It
of
was
the
the morning. Why do you need to be sleeping?
most of the trip.
Parent of 3.
2.
Ooh, sorry.
But most of the trip, yeah, I think that's rude. rude. But if somebody passes out for 30 to 40 minutes, leave
No.
the fuck alone. If it's a whole trip or even more than half, I totally agree with you.
We're there and back.
Oh, there and back. I do agree with
I
you.
think I'm my father's like nightmare on when we have to drive somewhere far because he's
Daddy,
not
what do you think about
overly-
this?
Yeah, he's not like an overly chatty. He's very comfortable to sit and quiet and like depends on his mood. And I don't shut up, so I'm just like the entire time, and he just like sits there and he's like, mm-hmm. He's like, oh yeah, and then like so.
I started doing that too.
No, it doesn't work out well for him.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't even let me drive my own car.
That's so true.
Which is crazy. I am a good driver, and he just thinks like I'm not. I don't know why.
She's not.
You
Yes,
don't
I
let her?
am.
No, she's obviously a good
No,
driver.
if
She
we
has a
have to
G.
take my car somewhere, I've had it for a long time.
Yeah, she's had it for a long time.
But
She's just a little too happy driving.
it's true. I am like,
She's very much like,
yeah. Or if there's like a good song.
yeah.
Yeah. One of my coworkers was like, I was driving like in front of you, and she's like, all I could see was you in the rearview mirror. She's like, I don't know who you were talking to, what song you were playing, but she's like, I just wanted to be in the car with you.
So happy.
She's like, you were having like the best time. She's like, do you always drive with a smile? And I'm like, I don't know.
That's fine. I mean, it could be worse.
Yeah, you could be
be
like
worse.
road rage and like
Yeah.
miserable.
Have you ever encountered anybody with road rage?
My sister, that's crazy.
Oh, does she? Does she actually? Oh, wow.
She's not gonna like that I said that.
Well, now I need an example.
She does. She's just like, she's wild sometimes.
Right.
Like, I'll give you an example. I was on the phone with her one time, and she was driving with my oldest niece in the car, and she started honking, and all I hear from this little 2-year-old is, loud, mama, loud. And I was like, oh my God, the child knows, because she's like honking. She's like, what the F? And I'm like, oh my God. And that's just like, that's tame. There's a child in the car.
Yeah.
Like she can have some wild road rage for sure.
I just don't like it when, like, you know, when you're at a light and then it just turns green and they just honk at you right away. I'm like,
Oh, that's so
it
annoying.
just turned.
Yeah. People are always just surprised when I say that about my sister because she's so quiet and she's like so
Those are the
calm.
dangerous ones,
Like
though.
I know, well they are, but like she's very quiet when like you meet her. We're not personality-wise alike at all, but like yeah. So she's very shy, and then you like get her in the car and there's like. Even someone let me in yesterday when we were driving because there was so much traffic. And like someone let me in and I was like, oh, thank you. And then I like waved again and she was like, how many more times are you going to wave and say thank you? And I was like,
my gosh.
Gee.
Oh my gosh. There was one time I was
She's a
driving.
lovely person.
Yeah,
Just to clarify.
great stride.
Great runner.
Yeah. One time I was driving, somebody cut me off, and I was just like, I don't know what it is. You're like, all right, I'm going to speed next to you. I'm going to come right beside you, and then I'm going to give you that fucking white lady look.
Yeah.
And then I like went beside her, and she turned, and She went, I'm so sorry. I'm like, oh, okay. Well,
I've done that so many times.
I honestly, if somebody does something wrong like that on the streets and then they apologize, like, I'm okay. Well, yeah. Like the other day, like a week ago, like I put my blinkers on and then I was gonna go left, and then I realized there was a car there, and then they honked. So when I got ahead, I put up my hand. I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, you should have watched. You know.
Yeah, if you make a mistake.
Yeah, I try to apologize too. But I always thank people before they let me in.
Yeah.
So that way they have to let you in. It's like, oh, thank you.
That's a good move. That's a good move. Yeah.
That way I don't get mad.
No, I'm pretty patient. Just not in like highway city traffic. Then I'm.
You have to be the most patient when you're downtown Toronto.
Yeah, I just don't go to the city very often, and if I do, like I just take the train because like we live so close to the GO station. It's so easy, and then you literally just walk, and you don't have to worry about parking and like driving down there, and it's just such a pain. So I also just never go down there, like maybe like once a year. So for like the one time a year I go down there, it's.
See, I'm the exact opposite of you. I want to drive my own car. I want to have I like to have the power of like, I can leave whenever I want. I can park wherever I want. Like the being stuck on a train or a bus or.
No, because then you can just like relax. Well, not
I'm
I
relaxed.
don't love a bus, but like a train. No, you can just like draw the line at the bus, apparently.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no more fucking buses.
No, I don't know. You can just like chill out.
I do chill out.
I don't know. I mean, if somebody
It's
else
to
wants
each
to
his own.
drive down to the city, that's
Then you don't.
fine.
Oh, so you don't mind it if somebody else.
No, I
does
love
that?
being a passenger because I'm never a passenger because I have to drive myself everywhere. So I'm never a passenger. So I love being a passenger.
So you don't.
Where I can
when
just, like,
when I make you not
take
drive
it.
your car, then.
No, I don't really care at all. But
It's funny.
so, yeah, no, I don't care. So
Driving.
I am a good driver, though. To be very.
She's a good driver. She has her G.
Yes, that's your certification of good, eh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically, it should be, right?
But not all.
Yeah. But sometimes when you see somebody messing up and like on the road, you're like, how'd you get that?
Oh, all the time I
How'd
think
you
that
get
about
that?
people. Or like when people are going really slow and they're in like the passing lane, that irritates me. Actually, that's
right.
one thing that really annoys me. Yeah, because just like move over. That's no problem that you want to go slower, but like just don't do it in the left lane.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Like that's all. Just don't do it there.
100%. When they're right beside two cars, right beside each other, not moving.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Yeah.
That makes me mental.
I always feel so stupid when I get mad at that, and I'm like, I'm like, come on, fucking move.
Yes.
And I'm like, they can't hear anything I'm saying. I don't know why I'm like.
It's like my every morning when I'm at school, because I'm always late and very chaotic in the morning, and it's always people who drive so slow on the 404 in the morning, and I don't understand. And it's always on the days where it's like super super late, and I already got in trouble one time. So I'm trying to really
be on top of the ball.
yeah. I was
so
funny.
funny.
Spoken to, so.
That's spoken to.
I mean, to be fair, I am supposed to be there at a specific time. I should be there, so she went wrong.
Oh, at least that's humility and humbleness right there. It just happened today, but crazy. Hayden Panettiere. How do you pronounce her last name?
I don't know.
Panettiere?
Panettiere, I think.
Panettiere. She passed
sounds
away
French.
today from overdose.
Well, that's a suspected. They haven't confirmed it.
Pat Benatar?
No.
They would have to. They have to do a full autopsy. There's no way it's confirmed yet.
Didn't they say? Are you sure?
They can't. They have to do an autopsy before, and that takes like days.
But wasn't she on life support because of a drug overdose?
No, they couldn't revive her.
Because she had a drug overdose.
Yeah. Well, that's what it's suspected was a drug overdose, but they'll do like a full autopsy. I did read something about it this morning, and it was like journalism is like dead because like people were like, it was a confirmed overdose. It was da 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 da. It was like none of these things have been actually confirmed, and all these media outlets are just like reporting it like it's like it's truth. And it's like, no, you literally have to have an autopsy done when you die in like a situation like that. So like, that's
crazy.
crazy.
She had a crazy life.
She did. So sad.
Yeah.
That like last podcast she did too.
Jay Shetty.
Yeah. It was sad. You could like see the sadness in her.
Yeah, you could tell that she had. I didn't realize like how many demons she had because Obviously, she's been acting since like forever. I didn't know her brother was an actor, right?
Yeah, he passed away.
And he passed away first.
From like a heart
Something.
situation.
I don't know what. Yeah. But he passed away first, and then she had a serious postpartum. Then she was, because of that, obviously it sprung into addiction and lost custody, right?
She gave up.
She gave up custody.
Yeah, she didn't lose it. She gave up, and then
she went to go get help.
They moved to back to the Ukraine because I think he was like a boxer or something.
Oh, really?
I think so. I'm pretty sure that's what he was.
And then I guess she worked on herself or whatever. And then she was in a couple of movies, but I guess she was kind of, I mean, you don't know.
She was in like an awful relationship though, in between all of that.
Oh yeah? Like
I can't remember
a celebrity
the guy's name.
or?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I can't remember the guy's name.
That's odd.
But
and then she was writing a book.
Yeah, like a tell-all book or something.
And then she happened to pass.
No, I already saw the conspiracy theories when it was like she was about to name
weird,
names,
though.
and
yeah, that is weird.
Yeah, so especially because she was alone, like in the house I read. I mean, granted, who knows whether this is true or not? But like a friend found her and then called 911. But
that's pretty crazy.
I don't know, but it's very sad.
So, dated from 2006 to 2007. The guy, Stephen Coletti.
No, he's from Laguna Beach.
Yeah, they dated.
Yeah, but that's not who.
Oh, then she dated Milo.
Milo.
Then Scotty McKnight, the NFL player. Then Klitschko. She was with Klitschko. That guy's a crazy boxer.
That's who
that's the father?
That's the father.
No way, Klitschko. Yeah. He's a lot older than her. And then Brian Hickerson.
That's who the like crazy relationship was, but I don't know who
Yeah, because there's highly publicized legal and domestic abuse issues.
Yeah.
Who's this guy? Brian.
It was like crazy. But yeah, it was really sad.
That is really sad. Yeah, I just didn't realize like how much, I don't want to say she's been through, but
no, how much?
Yeah, and even on that podcast, like she was talking about basically she was set up by another woman to sleep with this older musician. And well, I don't know, it's really sad, really crazy. But it's interesting to me because a lot of people it's funny how people's tunes change, because before I would always hear people like, oh, she lost custody of her kid. Like there was a lot of judgment. And then now that she's passed, they're like, oh my God, God bless her soul. It's like, where was this grace and love before she passed,
And she didn't lose custody. She gave up custody because she knew she wasn't like fit.
Yeah.
At that time.
Yeah. That takes a lot of like courage and stuff like that.
Can we move that pillow?
Sure.
Sorry.
That's funny. So that just happened today, so I guess that dates the podcast. But yeah, that's crazy. That's super sad. And then that's pretty much it for pop culture, world news. Not world news, but
world news.
Definitely other
the
things
world
happening.
News is depressing, so no thanks.
What are you watching right now?
I finished watching My Life with the Walter Boys. It's a Netflix show. Both of you would have no idea what it is.
I think I have an idea.
It's like a W show, basically.
Netflix?
It's like the best way I can describe these shows and movies. Yeah.
Is it one girl dating two brothers?
She did date two brothers. The whole thing is just kind of wild, but I mean.
Should do one where like a boy dates two sisters and
see how well that goes.
See how well that goes. Did she pick the better brother?
Oh, they were both good in different ways.
Oh wow, they always are, eh?
But she picked the quarterback.
Oh, hey!
Nice.
But he had a heart.
Yeah. Well, he's not the quarterback anymore because he hurt his knee. Because they always blow at their knees.
Always.
So. Yeah. But
That's all right.
So
okay, so you're watching that?
Yeah, I finished that, and then all caught up on Below Deck, which again you guys don't watch. But there's this really awful girl on it.
Why is she so awful?
Terrible. She just has like the worst attitude, and she's just not a girl's girl. She's not nice. No, she's just not nice.
That's not fun.
And I don't like
that.
No. But like somebody else got like the second stew position over her, and it was like the
end all be all.
Yeah. And I was like, you have a terrible attitude. why would any employer choose you to be like a boss in a management position? Because if that's how you behave under people, how are you going to treat people who are below you? Like that's,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right?
For sure.
Like if you have a terrible attitude, I would never promote you to like be in charge of other people.
Yeah. Because it's just gonna implode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, I just find the nicer you are to people.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Like the more they're gonna work for you.
yeah. Ideally. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's true. The right people will work for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wrong people will push you over,
But
or
yeah.
try to, I should say.
Yeah, no, she was terrible. She's a pick-me. Pick-me girl. So yeah, like she like the chef was like interested in one of the deckhands, and then she was also interested in him. So like she just like fully went for it, slept with him on the first night, like really tried to like solidify it, and then obviously it backfired. And then the guy wanted the other girl. Anyways, he left the show anyways, but like it's still. And then in the preview, you don't see exactly what's going on, but because you don't have the context of it. But then she says about the other girl who's been the only girl who's like been nice to her and like really listened to her complain and bitch all season. And then the guy that she likes, she's like, oh, I should have just gone for Cooper. So we haven't seen that yet.
Rest in
But-
peace, Cooper.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, this guy's getting already like dragged.
Drag.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, because the girl that he like started, she's like so sweet, so nice. She's from Halifax, actually.
Nice.
Yay, Canada, making it on below deck.
Southeast.
But yeah, so crazy. So, I mean, I don't know, these people.
Sounds super, super toxic. And not
Yeah.
fun. But
I'm like, I'm sure your parents are proud.
yeah, exactly. What else did you watch? That's it for this little bit.
Yeah, I haven't been home. So.
I watched Toy Story 5.
Oh, is it good?
It's okay. I don't know how it made $1 billion plus. I know it's like nostalgia.
Yeah,
It's not
for
bad.
sure.
Honestly, it wasn't bad. And even the natural progression of like the toys are battling the iPads.
Oh, that's cute. I like
So
that.
it's
I
like
didn't know that.
That makes like a lot of sense. And then obviously it shows like that, like there's a good to iPad and bad like connection. Like these two people became friends. Two girls became friends from different areas, and then they had a friendship show. It shows like obviously like the zombie,
Yeah.
and then also how it can be
Yeah.
good in connections and have that balance.
Yeah.
But it was just like it was it was good in the sense of showing both sides.
Yeah.
But it was a natural progression. Like, okay, this makes sense to tell this story of like technology. So I watched that, and it was okay.
Yeah.
It's crazy how long that's been. Toy Story 1 came out like
know.
when I was like 8 or
Yeah, we were
7.
kids, yeah.
Yeah. I'm fucking 35 now.
And it's
And Toy
so-
Story 6 is coming out in a year and a half.
It's still, yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy to me.
I hate technology with kids.
Yeah, it can be dicey.
I hate it. I mean, we all know I'm not a technology person in this room, but like, I hate it with kids.
You can get dicey.
They have zero social skills. They don't know how to behave like in public.
yeah.
They don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to like just socialize, especially if they're a kid who like is very good with technology or is like a gamer or like that's their like only like way that they communicate, and it's so sad. It makes me really
So,
upset.
as a teacher, what would you say, like a parent can use TV as an entertainment, right? What age do you think?
Or let's add
they
TV
should get
and like iPad.
like each, like
Oh,
all
okay,
differently.
okay.
Yeah. So when should a TV be introduced as a tool? When should a phone or iPad be introduced?
yeah.
What age? Like what age do you think?
Definitely
I
not
don't
full.
think a TV is like as big of a deal. Like
We all have
as
TVs.
long, yeah, but like, cause like I like to watch TV to like sit or watch a movie to like sit and relax and like unwind. But like, so I don't necessarily think there's anything wrong with that. When you limit it, it's like when kids can't be without it. So like, I think you can have TV at like really like not obviously as an infant, but like, you know, once they become like, you know,
Well, I'm asking because
8 months, 9 months, 10 months, like they'll start to like, they're like, you know, super simple learning and like whatever,
Yeah.
you know, I can recite all those songs, fun fact. But like those I think are fine. Yeah. I think TV is a little bit different. because it can be also controlled of like the time. Like even like, so my oldest niece is 4 and like have been away for like almost 2 days. Not once has she asked for a TV, a phone, anything. Cause my sister and my brother-in-law are very, very like, she doesn't even really know what like an iPad is and she's 4. Like she knows what a phone is obviously. And like, she knows how to swipe it and like, cause she watches us on it. And like, that's fine for her to like watch something every once in a while, but like she's 4 and she still doesn't ask for it. But when she comes home from school, like they like let her, if she wants to watch some Curious George, like she watches it for like 1 episode and then it goes off. And like all my sister and brother-in-law have to say is say bye to George, and like her and even my like 2-year-old niece, and they'll look at the TV and go, bye George. And like, and that's it, because they've had that expectation and like they know they don't have a choice. But like, I don't know, I see kids where they can't function. Parents can't bring them out in public, or like you're at a grocery store. The restaurants drive me like mental, and like, and I don't mean it judgmentally, because I know that people will probably feel a type of way about hearing it. But then like, I don't know, like literally all my friends' kids are so well behaved. I'm not even just saying that because they're my friends, but like, and like they're my babies too, but like they are so good. Like they're so well behaved. They play with each other. They're kind to adults. They're kind to other kids. Like it's just, and I think it's because the like pendulum is swinging back to like closer to how like we were raised. At least that's how my friends raised their children and my sister. And like, it's so nice to see. But like that like weird generation before us, I was like, what happened to, it was like almost like they just don't want a parent. And they don't want to have the hard jobs, and they don't want to say like, no, it's easier to say yes to whatever your kid wants.
Well,
but it's not better for them.
No, we're lucky enough to have grown up in like 2 eras.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like I honestly, truly, I remember biking to my friend's house to see if they're there. Mm-hmm. I remember dial-up. I remember Blockbuster or whatever, like going and waiting to go rent. And if it was rented out, we couldn't rent the movie.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I remember like sitting, and if there was like, if let's say, for example, like somebody bought a Nintendo 64, like there'd be a sleepover on a Friday, and it would be like an event to play, and then you go home. Like a lot of activities, like, okay, what do you want to do? I don't know. You want to bike around for a little bit? Like, and then we grew into the MSN and then BlackBerry and whatever. So like we were able to experience both eras. Yeah. And I think that's why, like, to add to what you're saying, the pendulum, it's like, yeah, of course, like we understand, like, no, like we're gonna go play. We're gonna go play outside, or we're gonna go play whatever, paint, or like you know, like Isabella loves to color and paint or do stickers, and she'll do that for like 2 hours. Like Saturday morning, we woke up, went downstairs, I made her pancakes. I said, what do you want to do? And she's like, okay, well, like I want to play with my stickers. So for like an hour and a half, we were just at the table. I was drinking coffee, doing a little bit of work, and then also like playing with her with stickers, and it was like super simple. Right. You know?
She didn't need a screen to be able to sit and focus on something, which I think is like, and don't get me wrong, technology has its place and it's amazing the things that it can do, but yeah, and like people, to answer your question about like phones and iPads, I think it's absolutely, and people can take this as a judgment, I don't even care, but like it is insane to me that these kids have phones like when they're 6 or 7 or like whatever. Like there is under no circumstance ever why you should need a phone at 7 years old, unless you have like parents who are like split custody and there's issues. Then I've seen that before, and that I totally understand, where like a parent doesn't answer the call if the other parent's there, when they, like if dad has them and mom calls, dad doesn't answer and does it on purpose, like that, that's a totally different circumstance. But I mean like the everyday circumstance and kid, there is no way, like I couldn't get a phone till I could pay for it. Same. And I survived just fine. And like obviously times have changed, where like, yeah, you're gonna need it earlier. But then now you have like parents who are like, we've had it at school where they're like, I don't know how to get my kid off the phone. Like they'll come to school with these bloodshot eyes, and I'm like, what happened? And then they've been up all night playing video games, or they're on their phone. And I'm like, are you not the one paying the bill? Because they don't have a job. So how are they paying a bill? They're not, you are. So like, I don't understand. I don't get it. And I know everybody wants to like their kids to have everything like they didn't have, but like they are setting kids up for like such disasters, because when they don't get what they want, it's like a nightmare. And it's the end of the world, and they have no problem solving skills, and you kind of look at it and you're like, we are doomed, like super doomed. But my friend and I went for coffee and we were talking. She's also a teacher, but a high school teacher. And she was saying that she like read something that like this is the first time ever where the generation after us is not smarter or more smart than we are. So they are actually going to be behind. But like, you know, but I think it's a lot of it, I think personally, is technology. It's because they rely so much on that instant gratification, that instant like
information.
Yeah, they don't have to wait for anything. They don't have to work for anything. It's everything's right at their hand.
Yeah.
And like the fact that parents need to have like Wi-Fi blockers at a certain hour in your house, to me is mental. Like,
well, yeah. I mean,
I'm probably gonna do that.
Yeah,
it's easy. Well, just because then they're not sneaking around or whatever, sneaking downstairs when you're sleeping, getting on the Xbox.
But honestly, I feel like they'll find a way. Yeah, to do things. Like it to me, it's just like once you're like walking home from school by yourself or whatever, that I understand having a phone for.
Well, even that, what I'm gonna do probably is get an Apple Watch or something like that doesn't have the apps like the Instagram and all that stuff.
Yeah. You can get those.
Old style phone if I don't want to do the watch thing.
Yes.
Right? So yeah.
Like, your kid might be the one who doesn't have a phone in the class, but you know what? They'll be okay. They will survive. I promise you. Like,
we have family that they had to share the phone with the mom, right? So the text messages always came into her.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. But like the fact that like you have to do that also is like.
Now, what causes? Because that was really great. But what causes? Like, I've seen kids like 12, 13, maybe even 14, kind of like around and like helping out or whatever they're doing and tolerating the situation. But as soon as the mother gets there, flip the F out. What causes that? What did that parent do wrong?
There's always a weak parent. There's always a weak parent. Yeah. Mine was my mom. Thanks, Mama. But I knew I could get away with and like I was probably my parents out of the four of us. I'm definitely their most opinionated child. And yeah, like if I knew I could push it with my mom, and I knew I knew it for sure. Or like if like I got like a bad grade or something, I'd be like, call my mom, not my dad. Do not call my dad. And like it was my like best friend. We've been best friends our whole life, and her and I both got a bad. We like joke about this, like our dads joke about it, like because we sat on the bathroom floor and we cried in the bathroom at school because they were like, we need to call your parents, and we both said don't call our dads. Yeah. And they were like, don't call our dads. And they were like, no, like, we're going to call your dads. And both of us were just like, we knew what that meant. And like, it was not going to be good. So yeah, we're like, if my dad's line is here, I'm right here, before I knew I was going to get whooped. So, there's always one parent. We're like, my mom's line is here. And I'm like, all the way over here.
That's funny.
So, but I am both their favorite child. So.
Worked out.
It's a nice place to be.
She had a bad grade in school, but she owns 3 businesses.
Yeah, right? I was awful in school. I was just there for a good time. I was not.
And it was
not
for
there
her.
to work. Yeah, my sister and my brothers, that's like very smart. Very, very smart.
You're very smart too.
So
yeah, that's Toy Story 5.
That's Toy Story 5. So lesson of the day, please don't give your children too much technology.
Yeah, definitely prohibit it. It's good too, like, because even with Isabella, we like super simple learning or anything like that. Like, I think that one of the things that made us so happy was she like walked away from the iPad. Like she got bored of it after. Like, but I think the reason why that is because we do so many activities.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? Like engagement in the sense of like stickers, painting, whatever, like outside. Like yesterday, like we just kicked the ball outside for a bit in the backyard, or I made her hang off my neck for like 20 seconds, and then we would have to restart, and we did that for 20 minutes. So it's like, you know, the little cliffhanger stuff. But so it's like that stuff. Like we try to make things like iPad's great here and there if it's a rainy day or whatever.
Yeah.
But we try to make real life things more fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like that's not stimulated from that.
Obsessed with it. Like even like some of my friends' kids who like they don't have their own technology, but like they'll play on their parents' phones, like they have games and stuff. But like one of my friends, like the moment her or her husband say like give me my phone, or like okay, like if we were out for dinner and they were just playing for a few minutes while we're all talking, and then as soon as the food comes, they like say like her husband will say like okay, it's time to put the phone away, like my phone. They're like okay. We're like, and like boundaries. That, I'm like, yes, boundaries. Because they respect the boundaries of it, and they know. So it's things like that, but they don't have their own technology. Yeah, like I don't think kids need their own. I think you can share.
Yeah.
I noticed even when I was in grade 6, there was Nintendo, right, or Atari, whatever. So when I noticed that like there was something different about me when I was watching TV or playing video games. So in grade 6, I actually did a science project that I tried to measure my attention span after I got finished watching TV or playing video games. That was my science project. I didn't do a very good job on it. Well, because I think I just tried to measure my, like how long I could focus after, and it wasn't very long, so it's very hard to measure. you know what I mean? It wasn't I'm grade 6, I didn't do very well on it, but
still though.
Like
it's interesting that was a project.
It was enough, because I would not notice, like, I think I noticed people would talk to me while I was watching TV and I wouldn't even like hear them.
Yeah, because you like fully zone out. But no, like that part I more understand, because you're like trying to turn your brain off for a little bit, like especially with kids too, like now, like they have so many extracurriculars and they have school, they have homework, they have like clubs and teams and things that they're involved with at school. Like they do so much. So like if you need that hour at the end of the day, like I do, so why wouldn't you need time to also like shut off?
But I think it comes down to the boundaries, like you said. Like, like okay, like we're gonna watch something and relax for an hour, and then we're gonna get ready.
But is that a good practice? Like, and I kind of want to have my kids, because I've learned from my own mistakes. I kind of want to have my kids to have better practices or better habits than I do. Right? Like,
I think it's just every person's different on how they relax and unwind. So whatever that looks like for your child, like. Some kids really enjoy reading. So like if you want to go read instead of watching something.
That's what I'm going to encourage.
Yeah, but I think everybody just has like a different, like I don't mind reading. So like I don't like reading books. So like, but like I love sitting down and watching a show while I'm doing some work.
Yeah, I mean, personally for me, it changes with Isabella. Like, we have a whole bunch of books and we'll read them, or she'll read them to me. Or sometimes, honestly, she's like, because her cousin is a writer, she'll just say, oh, I just want to look at pictures of Ryder and cuddle. And so, like, I will grab my phone and I'll show her pictures of Ryder. And
that's where technology is great.
And then we just look at Ryder, and she's like, what's Ryder doing now? Or, like, there's one picture where, like, we'll swipe, and it's Ryder cuddling with, like the dog. She's like, oh, is that Otis? And she's like, why is Ryder laughing so much? And then we'll just, like, and we'll cuddle and we'll talk, and then she'll go to bed. You know? Yeah.
See, that's where technology can be useful. Like it has its place. I just think people use it too much as like a crutch. And
I think too, like this, it's a little bit different but the same. But I think what's important to show with the kids too is like it's just balance. And I think that like what I was gonna add is like I think that's important also like with food. Like, you know what I mean? Like obviously we live a healthy lifestyle, all of us here, but like I want, honestly, like when I was younger, it was special for me, for like my mom to take my brother and I to McDonald's every second weekend when it was like special to go get McDonald's, and we go to Blockbuster. And it was like special. So like, but we ate healthy or whatever. And I don't think I have an unhealthy relationship with food, right? So I just want my kids to understand like to enjoy fruits, enjoy veggies, but have zero guilt of being like, I don't know. We had, I don't know, I'm making this up, like pasta on a Thursday, and just by chance we ordered pizza on a Friday. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's not the end of the world.
not a big deal.
I just find when you restrict so many things,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and you show, like, I think the more you show kids, like, healthy balances,
Yeah.
the less they want it. Like, in the
Well,
sense of,
it doesn't become this unknown like thing. Like I have friends who drink and like they have like a bunch of weed gummies in their house and they're locked up, like they're put away so the kids can't get near them. But like they've had conversations with the two kids that like this symbol you cannot have. Like if you see it at somebody else's house, if you see it and like they're 8 and 6, like you know, like it's not, 9 and 7, and they're not like, but still, like they know what wine is, they know what like.
you normalize it in
Yeah.
the sense of like, this is just.
My nieces know, like she could tell you what all of us drink, and like sometimes I'm even lucky, and she brings me a glass of
There you
rosé.
go.
But
like, how many people
But she
you-
knows not to touch it. She knows that's an adult drink, not for her.
But how many people did you know, and you too, in high school, when the people who were so restrictive so much when it came to alcohol were the ones when we went to parties were the ones who went
Wild.
wild.
Yeah.
Like alcohol in our family, my mom doesn't really drink, but like if there was a New Year, she'd give us like champagne or Prosecco, whatever.
Yeah.
And it'd be like a little glass. She normalized alcohol for my brother and I so much in the sense of like, this is an adult drink or whatever, or like you can't have this. This is really not a big deal.
No.
And so it wasn't risque for us. So when I went to parties, like it wasn't like, oh, I need to drink all this. Like, and some people I know who are like, their parents were like, you can't have this,
Yeah.
you can't do this, you can't do this.
Yeah.
They wanted to wild out even more.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, in college too, right?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Like
People who are so reserved are like, I just want to eat gummies and get
they
bags.
just get wild.
Well, it's true.
So-
It's people,
No,
you know, and then there's some people are like, I don't know, yeah. I'm not saying, you know, 1 or 2 times in high school I didn't drink more than I should have, but it wasn't one of those things that's like, I need a drink. But yeah, but it wasn't one of those things that's like, I need a drink so bad. Like I've never felt that once.
That's I think you just go through your phase of partying and then you're
Yeah, you're young. You're a young
over
gun.
it. So
Yeah. Aaron?
Are we still on parenting or?
what a bad choice
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, like,
in high school.
one of the things I wanted to sneak in, if you want to be a good parent,
It's not
best
give up
thing to
alcohol.
do-
Tell your
the
kids
best
about
thing
alcohol.
to do is really look at yourself in the mirror. Right? Like,
Yeah.
if you want your kids to treat people a certain way
Yes.
or talk to people a certain
Yeah.
way, you got to make sure, like, how are you talking to people? Because I've seen it where people are like, oh my God, I can't believe my kid just talked to their friend like that. And I'm like, have you heard yourself?
No, but I love that. That's honestly,
Right? Like-
yeah. That's like even at school, like sometimes if like kids are hitting or yelling and like hitting me and like I'm like, am I hitting you? And they're like, well, no. And I'm like, am I yelling at you? And they're like, well, no. And I'm like, so why are you yelling and hitting me? And it like brings them down because they're like, oh, wait a minute. And it like
You can use it with
clicks.
an adult too.
So,
The calmer you
is it
stay.
different? Okay, so I got a question for you. So I saw this ages ago, but I never forgot it.
Yeah.
And it was like a parenting specialist. I don't know, like
Yeah.
on TV, and it was like back TV before YouTube was a thing.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, like if your kid's acting up and like throwing things, like kind of treat them a little bit like they're treating everybody or everything, so they understand what they're doing, right? So he was like, okay, he's throwing stuff around, so like, you know, the parenting specialist like didn't hurt him, but like picked him up and put him down at the toy where he just threw the toy. Say, okay, you pick that up, and then took him and okay, and kind of treated him back to like he was treating. So it was so funny. So my buddy's like, I bought Nerf guns for
Ooh, fun.
for a friend's kid.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I'm like, why? He's like, they're gonna get taken. You can give it to him, but he's gonna get taken away with him. Like, you know, like,
We all know those kids.
right? And I'm like, that's okay if it gets taken away. It's fine. It's okay.
It's fine.
Not 3 bullets in, hit the mom right in the face. It's like,
So funny.
right? So I was like, do you mind? And they're like, yeah, whatever. I said, I'm like, okay, like, we told you not to shoot anyone, right? Like, especially in the face. I'm like, I'm not going to shoot you in the face, but I'm going to shoot you now. Right?
So
We love that.
And the parents were like okay with it. They're
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. So I took the Nerf gun. I'm like, okay, go stand over there.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
I don't think it worked, but yeah, I think I'm pretty sure. Do you want the story gets better? So the sister gets in from the older sister.
Yeah.
Gets in from being at a birthday party or something, and like, oh, Nerf guns, and she beat her brother's record. I think the first bullet hit her mom in the face.
Oh no!
I was like,
It's always the moms.
Yeah, they're like, oh my god, these guns are going in the garbage.
Always the moms.
So funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom used to throw out guns or water guns that my aunt and uncle used to buy me. But I think that was also out of spite.
She's like, we're not doing this.
Yeah, it's funny. She's like, we're not doing guns. I'm like, okay. Yeah. All right, whatever, man. So it's interesting how parents think that
I had a ton of water guns growing up, but balloons too. We would
Yeah,
always
water
have
balloons,
balloon
yeah.
fights and stuff around the farm.
Yeah. Those are the only balloons I like.
Yeah, that's true.
Fun
facts.
fact, I hate balloons.
She's scared of them.
It's true. They're always going to pop. And
Unless
I don't
it's filled with a liquid that's definitely going to pop.
Well, yeah, but then it doesn't make the loud noise. I don't like loud
Okay.
noises.
So funny. Oh man. All right. Let's
Getting to the retro after
Getting
all our
to the
parenting advice as a
retro.
non-parent.
No, but you have a lot of.
But you're a teacher, right? You deal with kids all day.
all
No,
the
I've been
time.
doing it for a bazillion years.
I hate that people are like, oh, just wait till you're a parent.
Oh, people love using that with me, and I'm like,
It's not fair.
those are the ones though where their kids are just friggin' wild, and I'm like, okay.
I think
Whatever
being a
makes you feel
teacher and being
better.
surrounded with kids all day, every day, and having to make that into a cohesive thing that some of them can learn in is gives you some
you.
authority.
I think it does too.
Thank you.
Okay, so episode.
Oh wow.
Guys, I did have a list.
drinks.
I did have a list. What's happening? Episode 35 is with Dylan DaCosta. So he came on. He's a writer for Precision Nutrition. It was nice to him because he spoke a lot about having a healthy balance when it comes to food. Even his reels and stuff like that is all about the reality of just having balance. He talks obviously about when he was younger, he was a little bit bigger, and then he did drastic diets, and he lived that life of unhealthy weight loss, healthy weight gain, and so it's just really refreshing because sometimes you see that with people who are older. It's very rare that you see that people who are younger because he's pretty young.
Yeah, especially with guys too. So it's very nice to see.
That is true.
I mean that in a very positive way.
That
It is not
true.
very common that you even that men are open about it, right? I feel like you see it all the time on socials of girls being like, oh, my dramatic weight loss, which is fantastic, but I don't see a ton of males, and maybe that's just my algorithm, but I think that it's amazing that he
So honest about it.
yeah, but just what he preaches too, as a personal trainer and somebody who works with precision nutrition, he knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's doing. So for him to be able to preach that so honestly,
Yeah,
so
it's really nice. I mean, it's so hard for, I don't know what the disconnect is, but it's so hard for men to be vulnerable with anything, whether it's physical or mental or emotional. So I don't know I don't think that'll ever change, to be honest with you, my personal opinion. I hope it does, obviously. But I think there will always be, because there will be men who are open about it, for example, Zach, who is so emotionally intelligent and so open to vulnerability and so strong. And then they'll have people there's people that you and I know who are we're not friends with anymore, who are this stereotypical toxic masculinity. And I think because there will be, and you can fight me on this, but as long, for example, the person that we know that we're not friends with anymore, do you think that his bad behavior and toxic masculinity is continuing because it gets encouraged by other females, the wrong ones? Why do you think he continues?
I think that's his identity, to be honest. I think that's what makes him feel like a man on the inside.
But do you get what I'm saying? It's is it because there's some women who like that and
I think
and
so,
what reaffirms in his
so.
brain is like this is the right thing to be a toxic. He doesn't obviously toxic masculinity, but he thinks like he thinks like I'm a man and I whatever and like do you? I'm not trying to blame women, but I'm just trying to say, do you think that's what keeps the circle going?
No. I don't.
What do you think?
With this specific person, no. I think that's just when you're that type of person. I feel like that's just you've been attached to that identity for so long that like that just is who you become. Not necessarily who you are, but who you become or who you portray. Like, I mean, just like
just back to the like men opening up and all that. Like I feel that we're
cutting deep today, guys. I love
the
this.
culture of men being honest with their feelings and what they're going through. I think it would happen. Like men talking to men will happen, but I don't know about like men talking and opening up to women.
Yeah, there's something like I get what you're saying.
It's genetic. It's biology. That hundreds of thousands women selecting men that are stable, right? Like
I do. I mean, obviously, listen. I'm all for talking. I'm a very emotional person. I think you should open up. And I believe in all of that. But there is something, and I don't know what it is, where it's like there's this. Obviously, I don't want to speak for all men, but there's this fear in the back of the head. Like, how many times have you and I had conversations where we had like deep conversations? You're like, "Hey, man, I'm sorry, brother. Like, that's really intense, or whatever." And you're like, "Hey, thanks for sharing. That's really nice." But and you correct me if I'm wrong, but there's something in the back of a guy's head is like, "Is this girl gonna think I'm weak?" And that's what I think stops them. And
I think it usually would happen before.
And I'm not saying that's right.
Yeah, I think it happens before you even get to a conscious level. Like you're not going to do that with a woman. Now, maybe your sister or your mother, right? But if they're not like in the picture, you have no one to open up to.
That's fair.
And like maybe like your wife, you've been together for so many years, it's a little different. But like even that, right? Even with your wife, right? Like it's a tricky one because
I don't know what the right answer is.
Yeah, like and I'm saying it's not at a conscious level, right? It's a subconscious, like genetics, tens of thousands of years programmed in that you just don't, or you're not gonna have offspring, right?
I mean, I can't. I don't know the data on that. I can't speak on that, but I think definitely what's gonna help is like women accepting that from a guy, and then other men also not seeing less of other men for opening up. Like I think it goes both ways, right? And I guess it's tough because it depends on the situation, right? Like there are times to compartmentalize and get the shit done.
For sure.
And then there's a time to be sad or open up to a person. I don't know what the right answer is.
It's so interesting to me because girls love when guys are vulnerable and they actually share how they're feeling, and it's not either just content or anger.
I disagree.
So I disagree. I disagree with you too.
Consciously they like it. And they think like, oh, it's cute or whatever like that. But are they attracted to that person?
So
it's different.
I had a conversation with somebody we know, Amanda.
I was like,
it's fine. I love her, but she doesn't listen to our podcast.
Yeah,
it's fine. She's not going to care. But she had a great point or a great conversation. She's like, I actually don't think women want emotional men. She's like, I just think that's what society tells women that's what they actually want. And I
think men are so
thought that was
emotional,
very
though.
interesting.
I think you guys are so emotional,
for
but
sure.
I think you guys only show, for not all of you, but like I think so many, at least the men like I know and that I've grown up with, it's like literally either everything's fine and normal or it's like shut down and angry. There's like not a lot of being able to being like, hey, this really annoyed me because.
But I think you're the type. Sorry, hold on to that thought. But I think also you're the type of person like you've seen like your father's one of the strongest people you know, and you've seen him in intense moments, and you've seen so much strength in his vulnerability. But if women have not experienced that with their father or loved one, like I also think you're so open to vulnerability, right? Because you're so in tune with your emotions and stuff like that. But I don't think all women are like that.
But I grew up, like that is my dad. Like he is in the
maybe
military at 16.
Maybe it's a growing up thing. I don't know.
No, but he is not vulnerable. He does not share his emotions. He does not share how he's feeling, like literally at all. It was like, even when we were younger, it would be like everything is fine. And then all of a sudden he would like get so mad about something so stupid. And then you find out it was like something like 3 weeks ago. And you were like, I don't even remember doing that. But it was it's only like generally like he's fine or not. But when I have seen him cry like 3 times in my life, like it wrecks me to like my core. Yeah. Where like I think if I had seen like more emotion and things like that from him being like younger, maybe it would be more like normal for me. But I will say, like, I can talk to him about anything. Sometimes I think he'd wish I talk a little less to him about things, but he, like, that's what I've grown up with, is like a strong military family.
I said I disagree with you, but there are exceptions. I think if that emotion is to do with children or you just showing love and affection, that's people think like that's an emotion, but that's different.
I agree.
I think like, you know, like if you show that you care for kids and anything to do with being family oriented, that's good. But if it's just like, I'm struggling right now because of this has nothing to do with the family, or the family's bringing me down, I don't feel like women are going to respond very well to that. But if it's anything to do with like, oh, he's good with kids, he's, you know, he would be a good, what we were talking about earlier, he would be a good girl dad, right? Like, then that is different. Then you're going to be attracted to that, right?
Yeah.
But if it's anything else to do that shows weakness, I don't think you'll feel like it's not good to share.
I see what like you're saying. I don't think there's a weakness. I think that's more of like men putting that on men.
For sure, there is some kind of self-imposing. Like
sharing, like what people would call weaknesses. Like I think those are just feelings, not weaknesses. But like, and like, as much as I grew up in like with a military father, like I grew up with so much love, so much affection. Like, yeah, like we were talking about, he was like meant to be a girl dad. So like I never, like when I mean emotion, so I totally agree with you on like the emotions and things like that. But I don't know. I think like men put that on each other. I don't.
For sure, I think we do. Yeah.
And I do. Like I am attracted to like more of like an assertive, strong male, but I'm not attracted to when like you can't express like how you're feeling. And maybe that's because I work with kids who can tell me how they're feeling, where I'm like, if a 5-year-old can, you can. So it's like. And maybe it's just my background of what I do.
I think what we're doing is, it's different. Like, say you ask me about my emotion, or you ask me why that upset me, and to have the social intelligence or emotional intelligence to be able to articulate it to you. That's one thing.
Yeah.
Right? But it's like, I'm having a bad day and being able to go to you without you initiating it, because usually when it's initiated, like by the opposite sex, it's like
because you can tell.
It's like but usually it's come like to a head, like not a fight, but just like you miscommunicated on something. It's like, okay, where do we go on that?
Yeah.
And if the man has emotional intelligence, that's actually very attractive. Yes, I agree with that. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay, what are you saying?
I'm saying just being vulnerable and like showing some weakness.
I still
like showing, like articulating my what I meant by something that you didn't understand. That's not what I mean. That would be that would show emotional intelligence.
Yeah. No, I think any sort of like vulnerability would make me feel more comfortable also to share even like maybe more like vulnerable. Like I am very in tune with like my emotions and things like that, but I don't over share. I don't think like even if I'm upset about something, for the most part, like I can just move on in the moment unless I want to talk about it. But yeah, I don't know.
Well, think about it this way.
I think it's more men. I really honestly, I don't think it's women that are not attracted to vulnerability. I think it opens the pathways for like both people to be more vulnerable. Like if I'm going to open up to you and you're never going to open up to me, why would I feel comfortable opening up to you? I'd be like, he doesn't care. He doesn't. No, but I would take that as like you personally. That's how I would be like, well, no, I don't. You're not obviously interested in getting to know either me or like for me to be comfortable enough to share like deeper things maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's got to go both ways.
And I think too, to try to articulate even better is it's not like, you know what, I'm struggling with so-and-so at work and I don't know why they're taking what I'm saying incorrectly. Hey, do you think you could help me on that? Do you know, like, because you know this person, why are they taking me this way when I mean this way? That I don't think shows vulnerability, it shows intelligence, right? I'm talking about like, because let's ask you a question. So, like you just said it, like ladies would like somebody they can confide in and tell their emotions, their weaknesses, and be vulnerable with, right? But now if a man comes to you like all vulnerable and shows all his weaknesses that like, I can't think of an example, but you know, are you sure that that's gonna, I feel like that makes you, the lady usually feel like, okay, now he's in a state that he can't handle this, so I have to stand up, I have to be better, take brunt of it, and that stops you from, you know, you being able to be as vulnerable as you want to be.
I think it's the opposite. Personally, like for me personally, no, like that would not, I mean, everything's circumstantial too, right? Like every situation is different, but like there's going to be times where like I hope that if I couldn't handle something, my partner, it wouldn't even be like I shouldn't even have to think about it. Like it would be like, yep, okay, like I know that he's got me and I don't have to worry about that. And I would hope that as vulnerable as you have to feel, whatever it is, that if I can feel like that to come to you, you can feel like that regardless of what it is to come to me. Like sometimes I need to step up for you. Sometimes you need to step up for me. But I really don't think, I'm going to go girl power here. I don't think it's women.
That's a very healthy mindset. You think every woman has that same mindset?
No, but I don't think every man has that mindset either of like being vulnerable is like this.
But they would maybe have more of a mindset if they were as healthy, balanced as you. So you think every woman has that mindset of you? But you get what I'm like everything you're speaking is basically a struggling man's dream. In the sense of emotionally, mentally. Because you're saying, I don't judge you, I think you're strong, I'm telling you. But everybody you know, whether it's friends or not, think the exact same as you, in your personal opinion?
I would say, well, I mean, I think your friends are generally mirror kind of like your values for the most part and who you are. So I would say most of my girlfriends would. Because I think that it doesn't change. I think it gives you strength when you can like say, hey, I need help with this or like whatever, because I think that from what a lot of women that I know who are in relationships and marriages where they struggle, they don't communicate, everybody's just cheesed all the time, is because they can't communicate. And maybe it's because men don't feel comfortable to be vulnerable and say, I'm struggling with A, B, and C. But if they did feel comfortable, then your problem would be solved. Like there's nothing.
I think that's emotional intelligence though. Right?
I think they're all like intertwined though.
Like Shane, super supportive, right? Like we went through COVID and I had to shut my business down and she became the breadwinner.
Yeah.
You know, she's totally cool with that and never, like she married me after that, right? Like but as her husband, I still saw the extra stress it took on her and so it did affect her. Right?
Yeah, but if roles were reversed, wouldn't you think that she would see the stress it would have on you?
See, that's my point. is that if the roles were reversed, it'd be perfectly normal, and it's a normal amount of stress for a man.
I don't think it's normal. I don't know any couple who doesn't, both people don't work. So I think if either you need dual income now, unless you've got a really great job and good for you, to survive. So if you're having dual income, that stress is going to be the same regardless. I think that's just your brain is telling you that. I don't think that's Shane's reality. And I would.
No, I'm not saying like she's super supportive and consciously she's fine and loving and like still loves me. And,
but you don't think
whatever.
she would see your stress?
I just think if she was, I think like it was just harder on her than I was okay with.
I think that's a you, not a her.
Yeah, no,
That's
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
right?
I don't think that bothered her as like a wife and to take that on.
But there was like we're talking like she's fine with it.
Yeah.
But there's physical, there's stress, there's you know like there's some emotional stress there, knowing that you know there's no safety net. If I have a really bad day and want to quit next week, I can't. I don't like.
I mean, I don't know anybody who really can have that safety net, but.
Well, I guess but she came from that, right? So when I had the studio, she could have, right?
Yeah.
Like
that's such a blessing that she like had that opportunity. But I don't know any couples that I know who have that opportunity where they could just like quit their job and be like okay for a little while.
Very situational.
Yeah, that's what I mean though. Every situation is so different, right? But I also think if roles were reversed, I don't think it would be any different. I think she would still see that toll it took, and I'm sure you did extra things to try and maybe take something off her plate, like cleaning or like whatever it is, like however you guys divide up your
I'm
stuff.
saying like unconscious to her, right? There was physical, there was a little bit of emotional stress that I noticed that she didn't in herself, right? Like she was amazing, but I just noticed like, and it didn't always sit well with me that she had to go through with that. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's me. It would not.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's a man thing. I don't think it's a woman thing. Sorry, fellas. Can't convince me on this one.
Because there's other women who don't want that, who don't like that. Look at the crowd that like date men fighters and stuff like that. The men fighters are like stereotypical toxic masculinity. Yeah. You know, they see that. So
I just don't think that's the majority of women.
I don't know what the percentage is. I'm not going to play around and pretend like I do.
No, none of us do it.
But do I think it's men who don't have other men? 1,000%. 1,000%. I'm not going to. I think that's a huge issue.
I think it's safer for men, like on a subconscious level, to confide into other men before women. Okay. On a subconscious level, like I think it's hereditary.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, because if you're just having a conversation together, or like, you know, if I'm having a conversation with my best friend, like, yeah, you feel more comfortable. There's less judgment.
With men, there has to be a certain amount of like an image that you have to portray. But I think a lot of that definitely comes from society. For sure. That's whether that's society brought onto men to think that in their head, or society brought onto women that this is what real men look like. I hate to like blame it on society, but it's a real thing.
No, it is a real thing. And like, I'm not even a girl who likes like, I am fine. I like if I say like, I'm gonna have like this burger. Like I am totally okay with a man ordering my food for me. I like that. That does not bother. I like an assertive, but I think there's a difference between being like assertive and having like that toxic masculinity. Like,
I'm not.
You know, like those types of guys, I think are just like the person we know. I think are just a rare.
Yeah, definitely
breed
pieces
that.
Of shit.
Yeah.
Well, they are because they bring down. Honestly, I will never, as speaking just for men. If you bring down other men or look down on other men because they commit suicide or they or because they do like work more than working out, or I don't know, I'm just making up scenarios. You're a piece of shit. We're supposed to, women are supposed to always support women, and men should always support men, and then obviously we should always support each other.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Does that happen? I'm just saying it has to be like overall. Does it happen? No. But when I hear like, you know, like this person, I don't give a shit. This person, you know, when one of his somebody he knew committed suicide, he said, you know, he was sad about it, but he was also like, you know, he took the easy way out. I'm like, you have no idea what kind of trauma this person had.
No. I don't ever think that that's the easy way out.
Like you,
Like, that's a wild statement.
imagine feeling so low in your life
Mm-hmm.
that you think nobody will care if you die, and you take your own life.
Yeah. And that's the reaction.
And
then.
that's the reaction. Like I think
Yeah.
that's a piece of shit move to not support another man, or you know what I mean. Like if one of my friends, I don't know, walked into a door or walked into their house or whatever, and they were like crying or whatever, automatically let's like a hug and let's figure this out. Like let's find let's find a solution. So when these kind of people don't support that, and then the problem with that, which bothers me a lot because it's attached to our business name, is like these are the self-proclaimed alphas. You know what I mean? Who are like, and that's why it gives our brand name a bad name, because it's like when you think of alphas, you think of these assholes, but alphas are like strong women, strong men who do this, strong people. And so that shit grinds my gears for sure. Like one time a real estate agent woman came up to me, and she's like, "Oh, what's your gym called?" I'm like, "Get Alpha," and she's like, "Oh, so it's only men?" And I was like,
actually, it's 99% women.
and I hit her with like, "Do you think women are alphas?" And she's like, "Well, yeah." I'm like, "So it's both?" Like that bothers me so much. Like especially being raised by like such a strong woman. I'm like, that doesn't even come to my mind. That it's like it's only men. Imagine we had only dudes gym too. Oof, there'd be some interesting signups. Okay, let's go to the next thing. Episode 36, Nichelle. That was really nice because she talked about safety. Safety when it comes to
She taught me a few things. I was like, oh my God, I do all of those things.
Yeah.
Which is crazy with the amount of true crime I watch.
I know, that's true. But she was really great because she talked about like being safe in the sense of like in a car, like how many times when you go into a car do you look in the back just in case if you're at like Yorkdale
Never.
or whatever?
I'm never there, but like
Me
never.
neither, but
Can we have her back on?
she's a busy lady. What would you want to talk to her about?
Well, just there's new crap to watch out for every year, and it's really good. Like I sent that episode to like
That is
all the
true.
women I know. You know what I mean?
That's sweet.
Yeah. So like,
Smart.
That's a
it's
good
kind of a
man.
nice like little community service we could do by having her on once.
I
a
do
year.
agree. She is so important for safety for men too. I'm not even saying like
No.
for women. She obviously speaks highly of women because she has that role, but like
just
there's a
more
lot of
vulnerable.
things that she used to be a cop, man.
Yeah.
Like she knows her shit.
Yeah, no, she was great.
amazing.
I remember after the episode, I looked at him and I was like, I do this, I do that, I do this, I do that. And I was like, I need to not. And
Yeah.
do I still probably do 90% of it?
Yeah.
Probably.
There's new scary stuff out there every year that people are using to abduct. Right. So.
So scary, man.
Yeah. So I think it's a nice little community service.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
she was
she's
great.
important. She's important for everybody. And then episode 37, Jay, the transformation coach from downtown Toronto. He was really great because his whole resume is transformations, and it's really nice because he was very blunt. I don't know, and like he was obviously he cared, but he was very. This is what it is. This is the honest reality. If you
What you
want
have to do.
you have to do. And in a world right now where people are afraid of people's feelings and hurting them,
All the time.
he's so honest about like you gotta be in a calorie deficit, not a crazy one, but enough. You gotta get more steps in. You need your fruits. You need and like instead of trying to figure out like this hack, he's very much like this is just
Real
the way
life.
it is, real life. So that was really nice, and also showing like a different side of his perspective on like. I remember one thing he said, like a big thing that changed his patience with clients is having kids, because he was like he has more. All of a sudden, not that he didn't before, and he said, but he had more compassion. He had more patience after he had kids when it came to his clients. So it was nice for him to open up and explain his growth. Also, that was very honest, right? Humility and humbleness. That's always nice. So he was really awesome. And then going next, what I'm reading, read, podcast. I know you do your true crime.
Crime junkies.
crime junkies.
Yeah.
I'm not listening to any podcasts right now, actually. I'm still reading my
I
book.
was gonna ask you for one the other day when I went on my walk.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't have any.
I was like, ugh, I didn't have any. So
No, I don't have any right now.
yeah, there hasn't really been a ton out.
Yeah, I agree with that, actually. Nothing like
there's a few
earth-shattering.
reality TV show ones too, like that if they have somebody like on from a reality show, like I'll listen. but there hasn't been anything. But it's the summer, so there's not like a lot of new TV,
It's
and
true.
there's not a
It's
lot of
fall,
new stuff.
Fall is when things,
like,
everything goes back.
It's gonna
You're right.
reboot, but football's back.
Hey, on Valentine's Day.
Hey.
It's on Valentine's Day, Super Bowl, right?
Oh, I don't know.
I think Super Bowl, it lands on Valentine's Day next year.
Yeah. Preseason started this week.
This is the year.
Go Pack Go.
Go Pack. Let's go to the what's coming next. So we got Zach, who's a co-owner from Three Kings Barber. He's my barber. He's amazing. We got Mike Cans coming up. So he's an up-and-coming rapper who also has a business helping other up-and-coming artists and helps boost them. So it's nice that he's trying to like give to the community opposed to just taking. And then we invited the boys from the True Potential podcast. They're going to come on.
It's gonna be
We're
different.
actually going to do some little extra footage. We're going to go back to Reset and do like an IV therapy and just chat. But they got high energy. They seem like really nice guys. And I think that'll be a really fun, I don't know, good conversation about business and life. And it seems like they're always trying to like understand things also. So that'll be a lot of fun. But other than that, guys, we are on the road to 100. Obviously, if you're listening to this, please buy your tickets to the live show. It's doing so well right now in the sense of getting like sold out. So just make sure you get your tickets. Every week we're posting new little things about it, like the sponsors that are coming out. We're gonna be giving out like surprise bags to people. It's pretty sweet. You excited?
Just wait till you guys see this PR box.
Oh, Stacy created a PR box. It's fucking sick.
I'm so
Looks
excited.
good. She
I was
crushed
very
it.
nervous. You can ask him. I was having like a meltdown every day that I knew it was coming. I was like, I'm so nervous. I'm like, what if it looks like trash? But I was very nervous. I don't know. You like design something.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Online.
graphic designer. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making it up as I go.
Well,
Which
she planned it out, but
Seems
like,
to be how I work in life, but it's okay. It works out.
it looks great.
But
so,
yeah, it turned out. So
yeah. So
very
we're excited.
excited.
Are you nervous yet for the live show or not yet?
I just gotta find something to wear.
I know, same. It's so
Costco
crazy.
sweatpand jeans probably won't cut it.
I know. I'll probably go on Azos, try to get something. It's so
I'll
true.
put a little effort in.
Yeah, but maybe I'll get a haircut before the live show. So funny. All right, guys, we love you. Please buy the tickets. If you know anybody who will enjoy the show or you want to come on to watch it, send the link. Make it a date night or a friendship day. Other than that, we love you guys. Ciao.